What's going on, guys? This is the Wisdom Matrix, and this video is about what what is the importance of concepts and concepts in your mind reality. I've talked about before how you should, detach from your ego and your concepts. And this is true to a large extent because a lot of these concepts are you've created a sense of self from those concepts and ideas and stuff. So that was the mistake that was made. You didn't do this consciously. It just kind of happens. And you have to disidentify with it by becoming more aware, becoming aware of awareness and stuff like that. But the importance of concepts is, if you had no ego at all, or if you had no ego or mega concept, you wouldn't have anything at all. You wouldn't be able to say, oh, this is a road, this is a building. You just see things and you wouldn't be able to discern things. And this can be an important thing to have, to discern what is happening, what is going on. Most of it is done with awareness, admittedly, but sometimes concepts can help expand awareness. So it seems, counterintuitive to what I've said before about, you must get beyond concepts, which is true. But sometimes, a concept can be useful. But, just don't identify with that concept. Don't get too attached to any one concept or idea or way of doing things or being or whatever it might be, because that's how your ego stays in place. Your ego likes to identify with things. It likes to distract you with anything it can, really, so that you don't focus on it or becoming more aware or whatever it might be. And it does this in a million different ways. Television, reading, pretty much anything that it can. Thinking, excessive thinking, or thinking in general a lot of times. So this is why, it's a good idea to, just become aware of awareness for a couple minutes or an hour or whatever. Meditate. This is something I've mentioned before, but I haven't said it in a while, so I'm going to say it now. Meditation doesn't have to be where you sit in a certain position and you just, you focus on, you observe your breathing or whatever it might be. You can observe, I think it's more important to observe your mind and, what's going on around you and stuff like that, while you're not meditating just as much. Because if you don't, you're going to become reactive again. I actually did this today. I, did stop focusing for a while. Wasn't really too aware. I started reacting a little bit again, so I had to become aware again. So this can happen. But the importance, to get back on topic again, the importance of concepts is to, when you see something or you're aware of something, the concept can help you, expand that awareness. This is a road. Oh yeah, I've seen this before. It's a road. But then not to get it lost in that concept or whatever it is. And that's what, That's the ideal way of dealing with it, is not to get attached to any certain concept or way of thinking, or any models that you might hold, whether they be political models, religious models, or another word for model could be a concept or an idea, or, political belief. If you're like a Democrat or a Republican or whatever it might be. The idea is, the ideal is to not be attached to these things, because the attachment or the identification creates the state of, because that thing's going to be attacked eventually, or at least it's going to feel like it's going to be attacked, because you've put yourself, you've identified, you have a sense of self wrapped up with that concept. So that's why that seems to happen. Anyways, this is the Wisdom Matrix, and I'll see you on the next video.